Good morning, second grade. Ms. Fogelman here for your math lesson today. Let's get started by me sharing my screen. All right, so like I said, we are here for our math lesson today, and our learning target is the student will make a subtraction equation with an unknown in the first position. So let's get started. Now again, I am talking about the birds in my tree. And this morning when I woke up, there were, again, birds in my tree. But at lunchtime, 6 of those birds flew away. So now there were only 7 left sitting in my tree. How many were there in the tree in the morning? So as you can see, we know how many flew away and we know how many are left. But our unknown is how many were there to begin with in the morning. So let's create our equation. And to do that, I need to pull up my whiteboard. All right, so like I said, our unknown is how many birds were in the tree to begin with. And we know that there were 6 that flew away. So I'm subtracting because the birds left the tree, okay? Whereas in the past I was adding because the birds were coming to the tree. Now I'm subtracting because they have left. So then we know that when the birds left, there were 7 remaining in the tree. So this is our equation. Something minus 6 equals 7. So today we are doing our number line. And today, because we do not know where we started, we are going to be adding up to figure out where we started. So we're going to start with 6 because we know that's how many left the tree. And we're going to add 7 to it because that's how many are left. So if I add 7, so let me start, I think I'm going to start with adding 4 because I know that when I add 4, I get the number 10, which is an easy thing to add to. Okay, and then I'm going to add the remaining of the 7, which once I add 4, there's 3 left because we know 4 plus 3 equals 7. So then I'm going to jump my remaining 3, okay, and figure out, whoop, Ms. Fogelman needs to get her numbers correct on her number line. There we go. So I'm going to add my remaining 3, okay. So that will take me to the number 13 because 10 plus 3 is 13. So 13 is our unknown because 13 minus 6 equals 7. Let me review what I did. Okay, we knew how many flew away from the tree and we knew how many we had left. So we started with the remaining number of birds in the tree. And then we had to add the 7 because that's how many we know we have left. So we would do a jump where we add 4 because that got me to 10. Then we'd do a jump where I added 3 and that got me to 13. 4 plus 3 is 7, okay? And 7 is the amount that we had left over. So now we know that 13 were the amount of birds that were in the tree to begin with, minus the 6 equals 7. If we want to check our work, we could do another number line. We could start with the number 13 because that's how many birds were in the tree. And we could subtract our 6. So I'm going to start by subtracting 3 because that gets me to a 10. Here's my 10. Okay. And then I am going to subtract another 3 because remember I have to subtract 6. Okay. And that takes me to 7, which is my answer. Okay, so my answer of 13 is correct. So that's just a way that you can check yourself to make sure that the answer you got was the correct one. All right, so let me clear my drawings and bring up my slides. All right, so, so in the morning, I woke up and there were 13 birds in my tree. 6 flew away, which left 7. And that's our answer. All right. This week we have discussed the unknown being in the first, the second, or answer position. Okay, so normally when we're doing an addition or subtraction problem, the answer is our unknown. But sometimes our unknown can be the first number or the second number. So today we will have some work in Seesaw that will review this with you. And we will then again tomorrow for your work for Friday, I will be including a short assessment for you to review these problems. All right, everyone, have a good day and make sure you're getting your work done.